I know I don't usually talk about skates on this channel, but here's a bit of a public service announcement for anyone who buys quite old ones for their kids. The universal designs, usually adjustable wheelbase. Older roller skates used older 6 millimeters axles, and they won't fit modern 8mm axle bearings. This can be very awkward for a few reasons. You could get yourself one of these bearing spacers that are for the 6mm axle and they fit the 8mm bearings. However, the problem you have with older roller skates is they need a 2mm gap on the outside of the wheel. However, if you buy these spacers, it means that it does the 2mm gap that you need for the actual frame. I didn't know much about inline skates, to be honest, and this really stressed me out. So with these spacers, not only do you have the gap that's needed for the frame, you also can fit modern skateboard bearings instead of the older 6mm axle ones. And it also means you can still use your original 6mm axles. As for these spacers themselves with a 2mm protruding gap, you can get these in metal. Although I'm thinking if you did buy them in metal, it's possible they would fuse to the inner bearing and you wouldn't be able to reuse them. These ones came with some wheels that I bought and they're plastic, so less chance of metal fusing. You will not be able to use an 8mm axle skate tool for pushing the bearings in. They will not fit in these 6mm axle ones. There are apparently smaller bearing pullers and pushers, so if you can, get one of those to fit these much easier. Otherwise, just do the usual push against a flat surface. When it comes to putting back the axles into these roller skates, you can actually only put them in one side. You can slide them through one, but not the other. So yeah, that's useful to know in case you wonder which side they need to be on. And as an added bonus, it seems like these older ones have a curved frame on the foot brake to fit larger wheels. Unfortunately, it seems like the modern universal ones only fit smaller wheels, which is a shame. If you see some with the curved heel brake, you might want to nick one of those and then put that onto the other shoe, because usually you only have one of these per shoe. But if you do want dual braking, I can't see why not.